The last video that went live on my channel was a super exciting video. It was a huge makeup haul from CBeautyMall, and as promised, today I'm going to be trying it all on my face. So this video is not sponsored by CBeautyMall, however they did give me a gift voucher to go on their website, and I decided it would be so fun to pick up a full face of C-Beauty makeup. So today I'm so excited. I'm going to be putting it all to the test. I'm going to be showing you if it's good, if it's not, if you should avoid, if you should buy, everything like that. And I have also been given a discount code with CBeautyMall, and all of the links down below will be affiliate links. So if you do like something in this video and you have decided that you would love to own it yourself, the affiliate links down below will just give me a small commission from your sale with no extra expense to you guys. It just helps out the channel, and I'm so grateful to CBeautyMall for giving me this opportunity and for sending me these beautiful things. So I'm so excited to get into it. I've heard so many good things about this little brand or retailer. If you saw yesterday's unboxing video, you would be just as excited as I am. So let's jump into it. Let's go. I feel like my intros are normally a lot longer than that, but I'm just too excited today. So I'm gonna pin my hair back and jump into it. So the first product I'm gonna try, I'm gonna do my base first. It could be a bit of a disaster because if you did see yesterday's video, you'll see that I did have two eyeshadow palettes and they came smashed. I did manage to repress them. I did manage to fix them. I filmed that video if you wanted to see it. Let me know down below. It'll probably come live in a few days, but I thought it'd be nice, like, catch up. I know you guys love the repressing videos, so I decided to film that. So I'm just hoping that these don't have too much fallout because, yeah, we're doing base first. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna live life on the wild side and I'm just gonna go for it. So the first product that I have to share with you today is a foundation. Now, I'm really sorry if I get these names wrong, the brand names wrong. I'm trying. I'm a basic white British girl. I'm uncultured. So this is the Uodo Matte Lasting Foundation, and I decided to pick this one because a lot of the other foundations on the website were very low coverage, very natural, and you guys know me, I am not a low coverage natural girl at all. I love full coverage, I love full glam, and this one seemed to be the best foundation for my personal makeup taste. No one's going to be surprised because I've done this in the past few videos, but something that I need is all the way down there. I need to get more organized. Oh my God, what is happening? My makeup bag, it was all the way down there. And I kind of need some brushes, which would be nice. Okay, so I did a very quick face swatch of this in my haul video. I've got the shade W02. I was a little bit nervous. I thought I maybe should have got W01, which would be the lighter shade. Let's see if this works. Okay, I've got one pump. Let's see how far this goes. This is very yellow toned, which I actually like. I do have quite yellow toned skin, but a lot of my foundations do have a pink undertone. So that, it feels quite thin, but I think the color's quite nice, maybe slightly dark. Oh, that might actually be really good match for me, and it's actually more coverage than I thought it would be, which is amazing. I thought this was going to be like no coverage at all. I was a little bit scared of the base products. Oh, that's nice. It's not full coverage. You can see some of my acne peeking through. I do have quite a bad acne breakout just here, but that's really nice. I was not expecting that coverage. And the shade match looks amazing as well. We'll see if it oxidizes. But yeah, no, so far, this is like perfect. I'm so bad at shade matching myself online. Like, it is ridiculous. But well done me. I've done a good job this time. I hope I don't eat my words with that one, to be honest. My forehead is also giving me a little bit of trouble recently. So we'll see how it lies on there. That's really nice. I'm gonna use my sponge just to blend in a little bit more, but I was seriously expecting this to be like a nothing foundation. It gives nothing. It is very natural. It's definitely more natural for my taste. As I said, this seems to be one of the most full coverage foundations on the CBeautyMall website, but for like, this is my like lowest coverage that I'd go for. So I'm quite glad that I went for this one. I feel like for me, for a good skin day, This would be really perfect. Unfortunately, today's not a good skin day. Today, I mean, I've been getting the cramps. You girlies know I've been getting the cramps. The girls have been a bit sore, so we're breaking out a bit. I'm going to add a second layer just because I want to see if this can be layered. I'm not going to do a full pump. I'm just going to do like 3/4 of a pump and then just pop it on the same places I popped it on before. But look at that shade match. That's a really great shade match. And I'm just going to build up that coverage a little bit. With some foundations, as soon as you put a second layer on, it all goes not great. It all goes not the best. It starts looking a little bit cakey, but this feels very, very thin. So I've got a good feeling about this. Okay, I think that second layer did wonders. I really like that. I do have the concealer as well, so we can start to kind of spot conceal the places that are a little bit less coverage. Oh, okay. I'm seeing some breakage. And I've had gunk in my eyes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really sexy. So, come here. I've got something to show you. So can you see? I'm going to turn the brightness down a little bit. Can you see it's kind of breaking up around my forehead there? That's not the best. I'm going to try and like, it's not happened anywhere else. It still looks like quite nice. My nose is a little bit dry anyway, so I think that is literally just my skin. Okay. Well, the e.l.f. foundation, Soft Glam foundation, did this as well, but I did find a way to not get it to do that. We'll see. With powder, we'll see if it works a bit better. Okay, definitely something to keep in mind. It's not awful from afar. Sometimes when you put a powder on, it does like clear that up. So we'll see. But next, I'm going to go in with a concealer. And this is the concealer that I decided to buy. This is the Girls Crush Concealer. And I have the shade 01. And when I swatched this in my haul video, this seemed like an absolute perfect shade for me as well. So I'm really, really excited to see this concealer. I'm excited to see the coverage. If it works well, let me see. I really love this packaging. It's such a cute color. I'm not really a pink or purple person, but I don't know, I just like nice packaging, and that is something that I've absolutely loved about CBeautyMall. It's just nice, it's interesting packaging. I've said so many times on my channel that like boring packaging, oh my god, no, I don't have time for it. I'm gonna pop a little bit on my forehead just to see if that helps the situation that I just showed you guys. So I think, you know what, I'm going to go straight in with a concealer instead of a brush, because with my e.l.f. foundation that I mentioned before, if I went in straight with a, oh, it's lifted up on my chin. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Quick, blend it quick, blend it quick. Hang on, no time to talk. I'm blending quick because it's kind of taken up my foundation on my chin. And also under my eyes, which is good. What the hell is happening? What? I'm gonna grab a mirror. Closer mirror. Right, okay. I think I can blend over it. Can you see this circle here? Let me, can you see that? There's just a circle where I put that concealer, where it's just like come off my face. What? And kind of under my eyes, I have a line here where I blended it. Can you see that line there? And then, what? What do I do? What do I do? It's kind of fixed my foundation on my forehead issue. Oh no, it's just coming off more. I've got a big circle where I put that concealer. What? It's just taken off my foundation. What the hell is happening here? What do I do? I feel like that Jennifer Lawrence meme. What do I do? What do I do? I've never had a concealer do that before. Have you ever? It's just come up where I placed it. What? I'm honestly so baffled by that. I don't really understand what's happened there. The more I blend it, the worse it's getting. Maybe a brush. Maybe I can try and put it back with the brush. No, that's making it worse. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to put more concealer on. Maybe more foundation? I don't know. I'm going to take the tiniest, weeniest bit of this foundation and just kind of pop it over the spots and hopefully try and just cover it up again. Okay, I think that's working. That forehead is like bad. What the hell is happening? What is happening? Whoa. Okay, I've just got a circle on my forehead. I've got more circle. Oh no. Oh no, it's all coming up. It's all coming off. It's literally all just like peeling off. And I've got like circles on my skin where it's just lifting up. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a concealer or a foundation do that in my life. What is going on? Right, I'm just gonna leave it there. I think I've fixed it as much as I can. I'm not, ooh, okay. Right, I'm gonna move on. I'm very confused, I'm very scared. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna try and powder it. We're gonna hope that powder fixes all our problems. So this is the powder that I have. It is the Art Value powder in translucent, and it's called the Little Bear Rider Soft Focus Powder. I have noticed that all of these names are very, very long and very intense, but this is definitely not my kind of vibe. However, powders on the website were not actually that many. So I'm gonna take a puff that came with this package and I'm gonna go and just kind of tap it in, and then under my eyes I'm gonna press it. We'll see if this, oh, that feels set already actually. And I'd say that's definitely translucent. I don't feel like it's added or taken away any coverage there. It feels set as well. That's really nice. I like that. It hasn't taken up anything either, which is great. That feels so smooth as well. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna pop a little bit over my laughter lines because they can get a little bit crazy. And then just on a big fluffy brush, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. And I'm just gonna hope that it kind of fixes the situation that we had magically, hopefully. It's actually done okay. You can definitely still see there's just like a circle in the middle of my forehead, which is great. It's the new fashion trend. What is that? What is that? I don't see it. I don't see it. No one sees it. I'm hoping it's not coming across too bad on camera. I think now that we've powdered, it definitely looks a little bit better, but still it's not great. But that powder was really, really nice, actually. My face feels set. I only put a little bit on, but my face feels very set. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. It doesn't feel tacky. So that's good. We're going to move on from this. I am a little bit scared now. Let's hope that cheeks and eyeshadow are a little bit better. So for bronzer, it was kind of difficult to find a bronzer on the website. I don't know if CBeauty, like Korean and Chinese kind of makeup, have bronzers. So I had to buy a blush that was kind of a bronzer shade. This is the Biya Streaming Light Magic Mirror Ripple Powder Blusher in the shade 106. Very long names in these. I've noticed a trend. The names kind of go on forever, but at least you're not going to get the wrong thing, you know? This is so pretty. It's like a ripple. How gorgeous is that? I feel bad putting a brush in here, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This packaging though, look at that. How can you say that is not beautiful? I'm going to pop this on quite carefully. I just really don't want to disturb this foundation. I feel like I'm going to have to baby it a little bit, because it's already like coming up. That was not good. I was very scared that this was going to be too pale for me, but actually I feel like that's a nice shade. It's definitely a lot more cool toned than what I'm used to for a bronzer. This will probably be more of a contour shade for me, but for like a subtle bronzer, that's actually really nice. I think I'm definitely going to have to do like a second impression with those base products, because they can't They can't be like that, actually. They, like, can't actually be that way. Surely they're just pranking me, right? Definitely a lot more subtle than what I'm kind of used to. But for an everyday, very casual look, yeah, I think that's nice. Just gonna stamp that in. I'm kind of tapping rather than swiping. Normally I would just, like, go in. But as I said, I am a little bit scared of the base products. So I'm just gonna kind of tap. But I think that colour's quite nice. Definitely more of like a contour shadow kind of shade. But you know what? No, I quite like that. Here we go. Definitely more casual. Let me kind of compare the colour to like my everyday bronzer. Oh wow, yeah, you can definitely see the difference. So that is the Fenty bronzer that I love. And then this is the C Beauty bronzer. As I said, very, very difficult to find a bronzer on the C Beauty website, but you can definitely see the Fenty is a lot darker and a lot warmer, and then this is definitely very grey toned. This is an eyeshadow though. You guys know how much I love taupe eyeshadows. Am I going to be that girl who uses cheap products as eye products? I'm turning into a clean girl, guys. I'm morphing. No, absolutely not. Don't worry, I'm not. But that colour is really nice. It's like a bit of a chisel. Yeah, I like that. Okay, next is something that I'm so excited about, and it makes me think maybe I shouldn't have powdered my whole face because I think this is more of a creamy formula. This is the GirlCult blush, and I'm not sure of the exact name of it. It will be down below. It doesn't say on the packaging, but this is a super dark, almost black blush. But when you put it on the cheeks, it kind of morphs into this really beautiful, almost bricky red shade, and I'm so excited to play with this. I did get this brush from CBeautyMall as well. I'm not sure what product it came with, but maybe it'll work with this. I don't know, maybe it's a bit too floppy actually. Let me try. Oh no, actually, no, it works. It's probably a little bit too floppy for what I want it for. But would you believe that that blush came from this? I would not. I would not. I'm going to try a bit of a stiffer brush. Yeah, that's a little bit easier. That's cute. That's a nice, subtle colour. I'm learning that C Beauty is definitely more subtle than maybe most makeup, most indie makeup especially. I don't know if it's just, oh no, what's happening? I don't know if it's bringing up my foundation or if it is just the foundation being weird. Oh no, this is not going the way that I thought it would. I mean, the blush colour is beautiful. I did not think it would be like this subtle wash of just like flush. It's so perfect for winter. Oh my god, this is the perfect like winter flush kind of colour. I've just zoomed you in here to see what I'm talking about when it focuses. I'll turn the brightness down so you can see. Can you see it's kind of taking up a little bit of my foundation, especially around here, but I think that might be because I did powder that. That might be my fault. But it also might just be the foundation. It's not as bad on this side. This side is definitely a little bit better. But I think it is just the foundation being weird. I don't think it's this blush. I think it is the foundation because we have had a few little issues with it before. But look at that colour. Would you believe that is that? I'm definitely excited to play with this a little bit more with base products that I know and love. Because, yeah. Yeah, don't know what's going on with these two. I don't know which one is the culprit, but something isn't right. I'm definitely gonna have to play around with these two a bit more because what? Do you have these? Have you tried these? Have you seen people try these and have similar experiences to me? Because it's just so strange. It's so strange. Anyway, I'm going to move on to highlight. Now, I have two highlight options, but I think I'm going to go with this. This is the GoGoTales Natural Charm 3-Dimensional Shine Highlight, and I have mine in the shade 403, and it is the most beautiful diamond-looking highlight I have ever seen. This just has the most beautiful specks in there. It doesn't really have a base pigment, but it just gives a gorgeous shine. My brush needs washing. I know, I'm so sorry. But let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm not normally one for super glittery highlights, but this, maybe it does have a little bit of base pigment in there. This is just purely reflective, and I love that. Look at that. Wow. This could be my new favorite highlight. I love that. It is so specky. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like glittery, but in a nice way. I can't stop layering this. I need to stop putting so much of this on my cheeks, but I just can't. That's so cute. And the glitter pieces aren't like chunky. They're like subtle enough that it does have that like natural shine. But then you can also see the different colors in here. It has like blue and also like a little bit of like green as well. Oh, I love this. This is cute. I'm gonna try and pop a little bit on my forehead to try and cover that monstrosity that we had, but that's fine. Okay. All right. So something that's good. Something that's good. I like the cheap products. I just think I need to use them with different base products. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know what happened with the base products. I'm still a little bit baffled. I don't know. I'm going to stop that sentence there because I don't know. I did have another highlight. This was, what is this called? The ColourRose Water Ripple Series highlight. This is definitely more yellow. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at that. It's so stunning. This is definitely more yellow. And I think the look that I'm going to do today, the eye look I'm going to do, is definitely more blue. So I thought that the GoGoTales would do a little bit better with that. So the eyeshadow palettes. As I said, these did come smashed. Not great. So of course I have two eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to play around with today. So the first one is the Narimi Cold Crow eyeshadow palette, and this is more of that green color story. I have said many times that one of my favorite color stories in the world is blue, green, and yellow. So of course I'm going to be playing around with that today. I do have somewhat of a look in mind, but please ignore the state of this palette because I have, as I said, had to repress it. It does not look the most pristine. But the other eyeshadow palette that I have today is also from Narimi, and it is the Dusk and Dawn eyeshadow palette. This is definitely more of that blue-red kind of color story, which again, I love. I love contrasting colors so much. So I'm really excited to play around with this, and only one of these shades came smashed, which was the shade Genie. The covers of these are so cute. It's almost like manga, and I just think the characters are so cute, so interesting. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is in my makeup bag. 1 minute. I have to pack a makeup bag whenever I go home because all of my makeup is in the studio, and it is a little bit of a nightmare, can't lie. Right, so I'm going to prime my eyes. I love this primer potion, so I know that it works. So if something doesn't work, it's definitely not this. I do have a look in mind. I'm hoping that the fallout isn't going to be too bad because obviously I have done my base first. I wanted to do my base first because I wanted to test these eyeshadows a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start with... I'm so scared of holding these up because I just feel like this is going to fall out at any moment. I'm going to start with the shade Twilight, I think, which is from the... which one was this? Dusk and Dawn palette? I'm not sure. It's all in a different language, so I'm going to have to put like a little sticky note to tell me which palette this is and what its name is. But I think I am going to go in with Twilight first of all. Oh, there's a lot of kick up in here. So... makes me scared for the fallout. I'm gonna just start popping that on the outer part of this look, and I'm just tapping it. I'm not blending it right now. I'm just getting that pigment on the eye. It is a little bit hard with my lashes, but it's all right. We're gonna power through. And I am also gonna wing it out a tiny bit. I'm only using the tiniest amount of product just because I don't really want it to be going everywhere. And I'm gonna pop a tiny bit on the lower lash line, just the start of that lower lash line, not not all the way down, just to kind of join up that wing. Okay, that pigment's really nice. I'm liking this so far. Let me catch up the other eye. I think if I had done my eyes first, I wouldn't be being so careful with this. I think I would just whack it on, but I'm just being very, very conscious about the fallout. This is what we're looking like so far. I'm liking this. So now I'm gonna switch palettes. I'm gonna go to the Cold Crow palette. And I'm gonna go in with this blue, which I am a bit scared of. Just because of the repress and things like that, I'm just a bit scared of using it. Oh, it looks like it's picking up well. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how this works. I'm gonna start blending that on the other blue. I was gonna say this definitely doesn't have as much fallout or kick up, but a part of me is thinking that's because I did repress it, so take that with a pinch of salt. And I'm just gonna follow that wing shape that I made with that darker blue. I'm not gonna put too much on there. I'm just wanting to add a little bit of that like blue tone on top of it rather than blend it, if that makes sense. And this is the shade called Raven. I love the aesthetics of this brand. It is so freaking cute. Okay, so I've just spent a little time, not too long, popping that on. I think we're looking kind of cool right now. What do you think? I'm going to use what's left of this brush. I'm not going to add any more product, and I'm just going to start blending the edges. I have a vision. Trust the process. And this is also going to test how well this shade blends on its own as well. Sometimes when you blend quite a deep shade on its own, it does start to get a little bit patchy, but this one looks okay actually. I think that's blended quite well. Okay. Those blues look pretty good. I don't really want to blend it like too much. I kind of want this to have a bit of an unblended feel to it, just because I feel like this vibe is very like artsy, you know? I don't know. I'm going to stick with this palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Beak, which is this dark green. Yeah, this shade has a lot more kick up, so I'm thinking that it is just quite normal for this brand. And the reason why the other shade didn't is because I did repress it. So I'm going to pop this in the middle of my eye. I'm not going to come too far in, and I am just going to kind of keep it to this middle section. That's a really nice colour. It's got quite a lot of grey in there as well, so it's not just a green. That's something I really hate about some makeup companies. They just put like a green in. It's not got anything special about it. This is very, very nice. It's not just a green, it's a green with some grey in there, and it's a little bit different. Okay, I haven't put too much on there, just a little hint. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Hemline, which is this like bright green, just on the same brush. Oh, this doesn't have as much kick up to it. That's interesting. Okay. And I'm going to blend on top of that. I am, of course, going to be making a blue, green, yellow blend. It is me. It is me. Hello. It's been a while since I did this color story, but honestly, this palette has just inspired me so much. Like, what else can I do with this? You know? Come on. And I'm, again, just going to keep that in the center of this blend. And then I'm going to take a bit more of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade... I might mix Tail and Crown, which are these two shades. So this like bright green and then this pastel yellow. I'm going to mix the two of them together. And I'm going to pop that right in the inner corner here. Oh, wow. That is bright. Okay. Wow. Look at that. I really love adding a pop of like chartreuse or bright acid green to any look, really. So I think that shade... both of these shades are going to be very, very well used with me because they are so bright and pigmented. Oh yeah, even that with like a taupe look, like this acidy green with a taupe. Mwah. Okay, loving that. So on the lid, what do I want to do? Maybe like, let me swatch this. That's so vibrant. Maybe this one. Don't know. That's the shade Pupil. Let me pop this on and see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. That is like true indie, glistening, shimmery. Oh goodness. Yep, that's so stunning. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. Not so I cover the mattes, but just so it kind of blends into the mattes a little bit. That's so pretty. I love that. I'm gonna use just a fluffy brush that I used just to kind of disperse those shimmers a tiny bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Stunning. And I only use the tiniest bit as well. Wow. That shimmer is really pretty. Wow, I'll give you a close-up in a second, but on the lower lash line, I did want to incorporate this one a little bit more. So I think I'm going to go in with like these kind of red shades on the lower lash line, just to give a little bit more contrast. So I'm going to go in with Heal first, which is this darkest red, and just start popping that down here. Oh, I think that's cool. That's really pigmented too. Wow. And then I'm going to go in with Ribs, which is this like pastel, like salmon kind of shade. And I'm just going to use that to blend a teeny tiny bit. Okay, the fallout isn't even that bad either. I was very, very careful. I think that's pretty good. I think maybe because I didn't use this highlight, will it work? Why not? Because I didn't use this highlight on my cheeks, I might use it on the inner corner. It's very mushy. That's what I'm learning. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so now it's just lips, and I have two lip products. I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I think I might use this. This is, and I have real bad problems saying this name, Uhre? U-H-U-E. I don't know, I'm so sorry, but it's on screen now. You're seeing what this looks like. This is a really, really cute little lipstick. It's like a blue ombre. I said in my unboxing that it kind of looks like Barbie, and I love that. But this definitely seems to be one of those Tarte Maracuja kind of dupes. So we'll see what this looks like. I'm hoping this is going to pull in that pink a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to pop this on. I am going to find a lip liner. Oh, that's nice. Look at that shine. That's so pretty. Oh, and it feels so smooth. A little bit pink maybe for this look, but that is cute. I'm going to find a lip liner just to clean things up a bit. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's so smooth, so comfortable, so beautiful. I love this. So I'm going to do my brows off camera because I just use eyeshadow in my brows. I'm going to find a waterliner and then I think we're done. So stick around. I'll do a little bit of an overview of everything and then I'll sign out. Okay, look at this. I kind of had the vision in mind. That's why I wore this jumper today. I'm very impressed with this. I can't lie. That eyeshadow really pulled it out the park. We had a rocky start. So let's talk. This foundation and concealer duo. I don't know if this concealer just doesn't like this foundation or vice versa. I'm going to have to try them out on their own a few times, I think. I'm going to have to try them with tried and true products. This did look a little bit cakey on the forehead, but I don't know, so did the e.l.f. And I kind of learned that if you use the e.l.f. with just a sponge and not a brush, it looks a little bit better. I'm going to have to really play around with this. This concealer scares me. As soon as I put it on my face, it just lifted whatever was underneath. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna give it a few little impressions. But for right now, I am quite scared of that. Next, the powder. This was really nice. It kind of saved my forehead a little bit. Let me see what my forehead is looking like. Yeah, look, it's really, I think this is a miracle powder. Look at this. There is like no, well, you can kind of see where the concealer lifted still a little bit there, but it's really done wonders covering up. I mean, look at that highlight and like the shimmery eyeshadow. Oh my God, stop. But just hang on, look at the forehead. It's definitely done a lot better. It's just kind of covered it up a little bit, which I'm very, very happy about. I like that powder. Okay, next, what else have we got? The bronzer. This I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. Would I like it to be a little bit deeper? Yes. However, for, again, just like those everyday casual makeup days, like I have so many of them, not really. But if I'm ever just like, you know, casually, I'm going on a few dates now, so like a date, very natural bronze, I think this is really nice, and as a contour as well, really, really good for my skin tone. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably use that as an eyeshadow a few times as well because I love taupe eyeshadows. Happy with that. The blush, I'm gonna have to try this on unpowdered skin. I kind of forgot that I had a cream blush. I feel like I've ruined the packaging and the print of this. That's the issue. When makeup is so beautiful, you don't want to use it because you don't want to like ruin the pattern on it. But I had to. I was worried, but this is a really nice winter flush colour. I'm gonna have to use it without powder because I think that was my fault. I will take responsibility for that. Next, this highlight is stunning. This highlight is probably one of my new favourite highlights. It is so gorgeous. It has a slight bluiness to it, but not enough where it's like, oh my god, that's blue. It's still quite everyday. It's more icy, I think, than blue. And I just love it so much as an eyeshadow topper as well. This is going to be stunning. I love this so much. I definitely recommend that. The eyeshadows, be careful. I will say I wish they packaged them a bit better because these eyeshadow palettes were just on top of the box. They weren't bubble wrapped. They weren't anything like that. They were just sat on the box. So I'd say like package them a bit better because mine, especially this one, nearly half of the shades were smashed. And you don't really want that. It's still looking a little bit beaten up, bless her, but like she'll be fine. I'm glad that I can still use this shade Raven. I was a little bit worried, but overall, I think the quality of them, I mean, you saw the quality of them. They are so pretty. I'm so excited to play around with them more, especially those shimmers. You guys know I'm a sucker for shimmers. Love those. I think they're beautiful. And then this lip color, I'm loving. I'm not really a pink person. I don't think I chose a pink. It's definitely more pink than the picture because I know myself. I go with like the browniest nude possible. But this is quite a nice, just everyday, my lips but better kind of colour. It's so comfortable, so pretty. I definitely recommend this. So a lot of hits and misses. There was a mixed bag today, but I think overall it doesn't look bad. I think overall my face still looks quite nice. The eyeshadow is beautiful. Definitely old school Caitlin back with a bang. I'm excited to try these again. I'm excited to see if they stay good or they stay bad. Stick around because I'm sure I'll be dabbling in a few of these every now and then. I'm really excited. Have you tried anything from CBeautyMall? Let me know down below. And of course, the biggest thank you to CBeautyMall for sending me these products. I'm so excited to play around with them. I think I've found a few new faves. Dare I say? Dare I say? I think I have. But if you like this kind of content, definitely like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out. It boosts me in the algorithm. Leave me a comment. It can be absolutely anything, just so more people can stumble across this little family that we've built here. And with that being said, this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you had an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.